Welcome, friends. Thank you for joining Yoga in Our City's virtual studio. I am Sondra. Today's class is brought to you by Kineticare. So come on, take a seat wherever you feel the comfort, whether it's on the mat, on a stool, a block, a pillow, or maybe even a chair. If you are on that chair, please allow for the feet to be flat on the earth so you are able to connect and root down. So for any breathing practice or pranayama, we want to prepare the body in order for all this air that we're about to introduce into the body. Air can be very drying, so in order to prevent from drying, we want to have a little bit of lubrication. So drinking a nice warm cup of water before practice will help to lubricate all those channels, as well as taking a little bit of oil and placing that oil up into the nasal cavities in order to support that smooth, free-flowing energy with the breath and to create no obstructions, and also, most importantly, like I said, to prevent from that dryness. So the types of oils that are going to be great for the nasal passage is going to be our ghee, sesame oil, and even sunflower oil. So just taking a little bit, rubbing it on the pinkies or even on a Q-tip, and then applying it to the inner passages of the nose. You could do this all 10 minutes before your practice. So if you have not already done so, maybe hit pause and come on back. So grab your props, find your comfort, and settle in. Let's begin to breathe free for that energy. So taking your time to allow for the hips to be higher than the knees. So you may need to grab some pillows to find some comfort, placing them underneath the thighs or the knees, or maybe an extra block or an extra cushion to prop yourself up higher. Wherever you are, allow the palms to fall facing up. We're going to take the thumb and the middle finger and connect them together in our Gyan Mudra, allowing for the middle finger, the ring finger, and that pinky to be straight out in front, facing forward, connecting with your Gyan Mudra to burn that ignorance within the body and mind, that fire and that air element connected by thumb and pointer. Draw that navel in to grow tall with your spine as the crown of the head reaches up to the skies above. Allow those shoulders to become heavy as they fall down the back. A gentle tuck of that chin to open up the back of the neck. And a slight hinge forward at the waist to release and free the lower spine. When it's comfortable, draw the eyes closed and begin to connect with your breath. That natural inhalation and exhalation, a gentle flow. Connecting to the physical body and mind as you breathe gently and with ease. Any qualities of the mind, any sensations of the body, connect to them with awareness, without judgment. Begin to deepen your breath, expanding that inhalation and elongating your exhalation. Let's take 3 more full big breaths here. that final breath, make it your biggest one yet. See if you can take in a little bit more air on the inhalation. Release a little bit more on the exhalation. Good. And we'll come right into our pranayama. For our first one for the practice, it's going to be our Bhastrika pranayama, or bellows breath. And with this one, we're going to be bringing that energy into the upper lobes of the lung, into the chest area, in order to really bust and get rid of any of the excess tension that we may be holding on to that can create a little bit of excess heaviness into the body. So for this, on the inhalation, the chest is going to rise, the shoulders are going to rise, and on the exhalation, there's going to be a release, a force out the nose, letting go of everything and anything that is not serving you, releasing the tension in the shoulders, releasing the tension in the neck, and letting go of the thoughts of the mind. So again, we'll be inhaling, the shoulders are going to rise, the chest is going to rise, and then a forceful exhalation out the nose. We're going to do this at a rapid pace, so for anybody who has any high blood pressure, any issues with any dizziness, I'm going to ask you to bring your pace nice and slow, or to just pull back and to breathe naturally during this breath. So y'all follow me. When you're ready, you can join in, but again, this is going to be inhale, shoulders rise, chest rise. Exhale, forcefully drop the shoulders, drop the chest. Let it go out the nose. For those who are more experienced and would like to connect with our bandhas, you can connect with your chin lock and that anal lock to create a beautiful energy from crown of head all the way down to the base of the spine. But if you are new to pranayama, forget the locks, disregard the chin tuck, disregard the holds, and just breathe and experience Bhastrika pranayama. So when you're ready, you can join in. Inhale, shoulders rise, chest rise, chest rise. Forceful exhalation out. On that final exhalation, release that breath. If you need to clear any excess moisture, discharge, let it go. Grab your cloth. Connect with the stillness and the silence in between. As you draw the attention inwards with the eyes closed. Awareness back. We're going to go into another round of that bellows breath. Breathing into the upper lobes of the lung, into that chest. As the chest rise, shoulders rise. Inhale through the nose. Forceful exhalation out the nose. This is a rapid breath, so you may be experiencing or feel that heat. That means it's working. Keep it going. When you're ready, join in. We're going to do a round of 20 this time. Let it all go. Keeping the eyes closed, coming inward, connecting to the stillness, connecting to the silence, and that internal stability. we sit here and we connect with that silence and that stillness, we're really working the power and the magic of pranayama, of the breath work. This is where all the magic happens, is this in-between, this stillness, this silence, allowing our body to draw out all of the toxins and help to remove the blockages from our body and mind. So we're going to come into our next breath now, our Kalabati pranayama, or our skull shining breath. So with this breath, we're actually bringing and sending all of the blood up towards the crown of the body, the crown of the head. This is such a beautiful, beautiful breath. What we do here is now we send this breath into our belly, into the lower lobes of the lungs. This tends to be a little bit difficult for some people to bring that breath deep, deep down into the core. This is where our diaphragm lies, right here below our rib cage. It's that strong muscle that allows us to inhale and exhale. And oftentimes we may breathe in that upper area of the lungs, and it may be difficult to send that breath down. So with this action, we're going to be doing a forceful exhalation out of the nose in that lower abdominal region. How we do this? We do this by creating a coughing sensation in a sense. So if you cough, you should experience that belly drawing in, the abdominal muscles activating and drawing that diaphragm towards the spine, or it doesn't really go towards the spine, but that sensation of that mid-lower body coming towards the back of the spine there. So you could just try that for yourself, cough a few times, feel that movement in the belly, and once you get that sensation, that experience going, you're then going to close the mouth and do the same thing coming solely out the nose. So you should be able to get this pace going with this gentle cough. But again, this is coming down in those lower lobes of the lungs. So this is going to be a nice smooth rhythm that you should be getting from this breath as you draw those muscles inward. So for this, we're going to just go with 20 rounds to begin with our Kalabati. So reconnect with that nice, strong, erect spine by drawing that belly in, a gentle tuck of the chin, shoulders nice and heavy. And when you're ready, you can join in this gentle but a rapid breath where we're forcing the air out of the nose, drawing that diaphragm inward. When you're ready, join in for a round of 20, Kalabati, skull shining. On that final exhalation, releasing the breath, letting it go. May have opened up some space, released some excess air during that process. Connect yourself to the silence, the stillness within. Great breath to help bust that heaviness that we experience in the belly. Really great if you have any nausea or indigestion. So again, with this breath, this is something that we're forcing that exhalation. You may have noticed that inhalation was just starting to come naturally and you didn't even have to think about it. That's the beauty of Kalabati. So we focus on the exhalation and the oxygen just comes automatic. When you're ready, we're going to come into 30 rounds this time, so we're going to increase it by 10. That forceful exhalation out the nose, pumping that abdomen, letting the inhale come with ease and naturally. If you lost your posture, re-erect and begin when you're ready. breath go, connecting to the stillness, to the silence within. Allowing the magic of this breath to work its way through the body and mind. Very good. If you're noticing there is any excess moisture in the body or a lot coming out during these breaths, that means there's quite a bit of heaviness or even congestion in the body, mucus in the body. And these are two great breaths, this Bhastrika and this Kapalabhati breath, two of the most amazing breaths in order to really bust that heaviness and bring about that free-flowing, clear energy to really get that energy up and excitable. So hopefully you are smiling, feeling good. Maybe you got a little bit of red rosiness in the cheeks, a little warmth in the body, and we'll be moving on. So coming into our third breath for today, our Nadi Shodhana, or our alternate nostril breathing. So we help to clear all the blockages in the body with the Bhastrika and the Kapalabhati. We're now going to come and balance the body. So balancing the left and right hemispheres of the body is going to be a beautiful way in order to help re-energize the body. So we're balancing parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system with Nadi Shodhana. So with this, we're going to be taking our right hand and we're going to be bringing our hand into a mudra called Vishnu Mudra. We can keep our left hand in our Gyan Mudra, which our thumb and our pointer finger are touching. And then the others are going to be where we come into Vishnu. So we're going to bring, actually for this, we're going to bring the thumb out, bring the pointer finger and the middle finger into the palm. And then the pinky and the ring finger are going to be sticking up and out. What we're going to be doing is alternating from left to right side of our nostrils, bringing the air in and letting it out. So our thumb is going to close off the right nostril and open the right nostril. Our pinky and our ring finger is going to close off the left nostril and open the left nostril. On the inhale, the opposite side is closed off. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be taking that right thumb and we're going to be closing off the right nostril. So the breath is going to begin in the left nostril. As we inhale up through the left nostril, take in that full air. We're then going to get ready and take the pinky and the ring finger and close off that right nostril. Pause for a moment here, keeping both nostrils closed as we retain the air on the inhale, retaining that oxygen in order to cultivate energy on that top of that inhalation. And when you're ready, release that thumb, that right thumb, opening up the right nostril to exhale down the right. We'll then inhale up that same right side. We'll close the right nostril, keeping both nostrils closed, retaining that breath, holding that breath at the top of the inhalation. And when you're ready, opening up that left finger to exhale down the left side, opening up with the pinky and the ring. And then we'll inhale up the same left side, close at the top of the inhalation, pause. Open up the right and exhale down the right. Inhale up the same side. Close the right, pause and retain, hold the breath. When you're ready, release the pinky, release the ring finger, exhale down the left. And when you're ready, join in or continue. Inhale up the left. Close both nostrils, hold the breath, open the right, exhale down the right. Inhale up the right. Close and hold. Open the left, exhale down the left. Inhale left. Close, hold. Open the right, exhale down the right. Inhale right. Close, retain, hold the breath. Open the left, exhale down the left. And continue, inhale left. Close, retain. Open the right, exhale. Inhale, same side. Close, hold, open, exhale down the left. Inhale, same side. Open the right, exhale down the right. Inhale, same side. Hold. Exhale down the left. Release the hand. Keeping the eyes closed, coming inward. Connecting to the stillness, the silence within. Noting how you feel, without judgment, just awareness. Noting how the left and the right sides feel, finding if there's balance, or if we need a little bit more. We're going to come into one final round of our Nadi Shodhana, our alternate nostril breathing. We're going to do 5 full rounds from left to right. And we're going to begin on that light left-sided inhalation. When you're ready, coming back into our Vishnu Mudra, taking that thumb, kicking it out. Pointer finger and middle finger are going to touch the palm, and the ring finger and the pinky are also going to stick out. The thumb closes off the right nostril as we inhale up the left. Close both nostrils, hold and pause. Open the right, exhale down the right. Inhale, same right side. Hold, close. Open the left, exhale down the left. Inhale, left side. Close, hold. Exhale down the right. Inhale, same side. Close, hold. Exhale, left side. Inhale. Close and hold. Exhale down the right. Inhale right. Close, hold. Exhale left. Inhale. Hold. Close. Exhale, opposite. Inhale. Close. Hold. Exhale left. Hold at the top. Open and exhale down the right. Inhale right. Close, hold. Exhale left. Bring the left hand to meet the right. Pause, be still. Keeping your eyes closed, coming inward. Reconnecting with that silence, that stillness, and that inner stability. Now I'm going to come into our Surya pranayama, and with this one we are now going to be breathing solely through one nostril. So both our left and our right nostrils have different energies to them. So when we breathe in through our left nostril, we're connecting with, when we breathe in through our left nostril, we are connecting with our right side of our brain. And that right side of our brain is the relaxing, sedating, calming side of our brain. And the opposite, when we breathe through our right nostril, we're connecting with our left side of our brain. Our left side of our brain is that energizing side. So, coming back to our nose here, because it can get a little bit confusing as they cross here. Our left nostril, when we breathe through our left nostril, we bring in that calming energy, that relaxing energy. When we breathe through our right nostril, we bring in that energizing energy, the one that brings in mobility, fire, heat to the body. So we have the opposite. We have this yin and we have this yang, or we have moon and sun energy. So for this practice, as you guessed it, we're going to focus on that sun energy. We really want to bring that warmth into body. We want to bring that flow into the body in order to get the blood going to all different areas. So we're doing our breath. It's going to be slowly through the right nostril here, Surya pranayama. So taking, doesn't matter what hand, doesn't matter what finger, you're just going to take that. And we're going to place it right onto our left nostril. And we're going to bring that air in and out through the right. So coming into some type of gentle rhythm for yourself. We're going to come inward, closing the eyes, and just naturally connect with this this right nostril breathing. And just breathe naturally. Feel how it feels to be breathing in and out of one nostril. If you're stuffy or have any congestion or sickness, you may have difficulty with this breath. You can either pull off of it or come back another day when you're feeling better for the experiment. Just a natural and gentle inhalation and exhalation. When you're ready, begin to deepen that inhalation, making that inhalation longer than the exhalation. As you guessed it, to bring that energy in, we want to bring more oxygen, more of that inhaling energy in, and shortening the exhalation. Continuing this right nostril breathing, Connecting with the sun, the solar energy, that heating energy. Taking 3 more full breaths here. And on that final exhalation, bring the palm to meet the other, flipping it up. Connecting with that inner silence, that inner stability. Attention, awareness back. I'm going to come to our final breath for the day, Pratiloma. So with this breath, this is a breath where we're actually creating a resistance in our breathing. So this is a breath that helps to really improve the quality of our lungs, improves the strength of our lungs, and also helps to support our mind in this process. So this will really help to bring in more of that energizing energy to the body. Also helps to support the nitric oxide in the body. So oftentimes when that is low, energy can be low. So come on in and connect with Pratiloma. Pratiloma is, again, we're using our hands to support our breath work here. And this one is going to be creating a little bit of a resistance in the breath. So we're actually going to be closing the nostrils ever so slightly here with the fingers. So you can take whatever fingers you desire for this one. We're not going to go into anything specific here, and whatever hand you choose as well, whatever is comfortable. And just placing one finger on the left nostril and the other finger on the right nostril. And with that weight of the fingers, you should already feel there's a gentle collapse within the nasal passage. Taking in a breath through the nose, there should be a gentle resistance with that weight from those fingers. If you don't have any resistance, then just push the fingers in a little bit closer. Not to close the nose off completely, but just enough so you begin to feel resistance when you begin to breathe in. On the exhale, you can open up the nostrils and let it breathe free. Or you can challenge yourself and keep that resistance there with a gentle push on the nose. So as we sit here, we're going to breathe in and out for a few minutes here, gently taking this resistance in and out to strengthen the lungs. To really improve the energy, you can stop at the top of the inhalation and you can hold. You could either push the nose in if you have a tendency to breathe out, or just be still and retain that breath until you exhale. Going 5 more full breaths here with resistance. Exhalation, releasing the hand back down to meet the opposite. Closing the eyes, coming back inward if they are not already done. Connecting with that internal silence, that stability. Taking a moment to extend the legs straight out in front. We're going to inhale the arms straight up overhead. Exhale, draw that belly in with a gentle lean forward. Coming into a nice forward fold. And we're going to bring some nice tapping onto the soles of the feet. If you're unable to reach the soles of the feet with the knees straight, just bend the knees. And we're going to bring a nice little tapping sensation to an area that was kept still. Bringing that tapping to the tops of the feet, to the ankles. And then drawing that tapping all the way up the legs. As we tap here, we bring lightness and energy to the body, helping to remove any of that stiffness, any of those blockages that we may have been holding on to, any tension that we may have been holding on to. Coming all the way up, inner thighs, the top of the thighs, the outer thighs. You can come up and off of your seat. You can work the back of the legs, the buttocks. Seat, working the outer hips, lower back. You can even bring that tapping to a faster rhythm if you want to bring a little bit more energy into the body. The belly, the sides, the obliques. All the way up towards the breasts, the chest. Keep going. And then we're going to work each of the arms one by one. Forearm, inner elbow. Going up to the triceps and the biceps, the upper arm. Armpit nice and good, help to get the lymphatic system draining here. The shoulders, neck area, and then work your way to the other arm. Give your body that life, that energy, that attention and love that it so deserves. Even though you're hitting yourself, I guarantee you this is the ultimate love for your body. You can even come up to the head and begin to do a gentle tapping on the head, top of the skull, the back of the skull, the side of the skull, behind the ears, If you didn't get the front of the neck or the back, make sure you do the sides. And then being gentle, we're going to come to the face and give a nice gentle tapping to the face. Under the eyes, cheekbones, the jaw, the temples, gently on the eyebrows, and the forehead, and washing it all away. And if that tapping feels good for you and you want to continue, go ahead and do so. And that concludes our Breathe Free for Energy practice today. This is Yoga in Our City's virtual studio. I am Sondra. As always, today's class is brought to you by Connecticut. Take care, everybody. Breathe free, be happy, stay healthy, continue to be energized.